Hey everybody, I'm Jordan Syatt from SyattFitness.com, and I just finished my first training session with only bands and body weight. I'm still in Boston right now, but I'm leaving for Israel in about a day and a half. By the time you see this, I'll probably already be in Israel, but this video was made, I just made it because between packing and making sure all my affairs are in order, between my passports and my license and all my traveling details, as you all know, when you travel you just get extremely busy even before the trip. I didn't have time to get to the gym today, so I figured I should do a lower body training session. Today was max effort lower, so it was a very heavy day. It was the point of it was to get that strength stimulus, which I spoke about in my first video a little bit and in that post. One of my main goals is to maintain and or gain strength. So when I'm away, I'm going to need to make sure that I continuously, on a regular basis, and we'll discuss how regular it has to be, but on a regular basis I need to get that strength stimulus. I need to challenge my body to lift heavy loads. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and make a practice run through of what it's going to be like when I'm in Israel, Poland, or the Czech Republic, so that that everything just starts to run more smoothly. Today's sort of a test run, but what I'll do is I'll take you through exactly what I did in my training session and maybe give you some technique cues and things like that, but mostly it'll just be showing you the exercises I've done or that I did. And that way, if you have any questions or if you want me to give you technique point cues, you can write questions on the website or shoot me a message on Facebook, whatever you want. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to stop rambling and I'm just going to take you through the exact exercise and the set rep schemes and the exercise sequence that I went through. So excuse me while I move the camera. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, I have a band right behind me. So my first move, what I did was, I guess I'd call it like a trap bar deadlift variation. And I warmed up properly, of course, and then from there I moved into, I started warming up using lighter bands and working up to a heavier band and then increasing the tension in that band. So I'll just show you right now. I used, by the end of it, I used this very strong band paired with this strong band as well. It's not as strong, but when you pair them together, it gets very heavy. So I'll show you exactly what I did, where I just took this band, I held it on either end, and I stepped right in the middle of it. I'll show you like this. So I stepped right in the middle. And that way, as you can tell, for those of you who know what a trap bar deadlift is, this is the exact position you're in. So you just come down, you set yourself up, driving through the heels, squeezing the butt, and you do that over and over again. So you come. Now I'll show you from the side. Get right into it. Make sure it's flat underneath your feet. Come through. Now, obviously, this is pretty light, but if I moved my feet out, or if I increased the tension in the band, just by creating more slack in between my feet, it got a lot heavier, especially at the top. And by the end of it, I did 3 sets of 5, very heavy. And I had a lot of trouble holding onto it with my grip, and I deadlift my best deadlift to date is 415, and I've never had any problems with my grip, so that tells me at the top it was definitely way above 415 at the top of that movement. So definitely getting that strength stimulus that I need. So I did 3 sets of 5 at whatever weight that would have been. And then I moved into banded Goodmornings, and these blew me up. Actually, my butt and my lower back are totally wrecked right now. But I'll show you what I did for those. I used the same exact very strong band, and what I did was sort of the same thing, but this time I put my feet in between, and to get more tension, I just made my feet a little bit wider, and to make it tighter, I just pulled the slack out a little bit in between my feet, and then I would go underneath, put my head through, come up, and squeeze my butt at the top. So come down by sitting back, getting a big stretch in the hamstrings, and come up. So from the side, I'll show you again. You get into it. It is a little bit uncomfortable getting into it, but you get used to it. Come in. So again, I'm sitting back and squeezing my butt and not extending through my lumbar spine. I'm not extending through my lower back. I'm not coming through like this when I come up to the top. I'm really making sure to squeeze my glutes and not use my lower back. So from there, after that, I went into I made this one up. I really don't even know what to call it. It was a single leg hamstring curl combined with a glute bridge. So what I did was, I'll show you, try and get this a little bit closer. Okay, so what I did was, I attached a band to a doorknob, and I just looped it around. And then I attached the other end of the band to my foot. Like that. With my planted foot, I did a glute bridge, making sure to squeeze my butt and extend with my hips, not my lower back. Come up, hamstring curl, back and down. Up, hamstring curl, back and down. And I did that, and then to switch feet, I just did that. And there we go. And then, just to make it a faster training session, I supersetted that with a half kneeling band Paloff press. So I came and I put my foot on this, or my knee on this towel, because they're very hard floors. And I put my furthest leg, my outside leg up, took the band, and I made sure to drive with my left glute as tight as I could. I wanted to fire my left glute and get a stretch in my left hip flexors. Bring the band out, and staying tall and erect, keeping my glutes tight, abs tight. Bring the band out, hold it, and come back in. Now the big things that I do here is I don't want to be leaning to the side. I don't want to be compensating by leaning over. And I want to make sure I really feel it in my obliques. So when I come out, I should be feeling it all along this side as I come back in and out. And as I increase the lever arm, it gets harder, and then it gets easier as I come back in. Then I would just switch and do that over again. And this time I'll be squeezing my right glutes and getting a big stretch in my right hip flexors. So that was the training session. Just to recap, I did 3 sets of 5 very heavy trap bar deadlift with band. I took about 2 minutes rest in between each set. I did 4 sets of, it was between 10 and 12 banded Goodmornings. And then I did 3 sets of my dog wants to say hello. I did 3 sets of the hamstring curl with the glute bridge, supersetted with the half kneeling Paloff press. I did 3 sets of about 12 repetitions of each. So that was my training session. All in all, including the warm-up, is about 30 minutes long. And now I'm ready to go eat. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please let me know. I know this is my first one, and I'm sure I missed things, and I want to get things more down pat and in order. So if you have any suggestions or questions or things you want to say, whatever it is, or things you want to see, please let me know so I can make these as good as possible. All right? Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.